Alrighty, welcome back to my Let's Play Super Mario Maker! Okay, stage 2 with 14 lives. Apparently, I did one stage already. I must have ran out of time. Today is June 5th, 2025, which is the release date of the Nintendo Switch 2. And it is also, oh my gosh, and it is also the 30th anniversary of when the game Earthbound released in North America. And I'm actually kind of glad that I did not know that until today. Because then otherwise I would have been like, oh man, are they gonna like shadow drop like an Earthbound like remake or remaster or whatever? And I bet you there were some people that were like wondering that are probably very disappointed. It's like, oh well, it's like, but it's like, well, did you really think that they were gonna do it? I mean, come on. Okay, I'm unclear on what to do about this situation. It is kind of crazy that my record is 6. I forget if I did that, like, on camera. I might have just, like, tried expert on my own or whatever. Before I started, like, doing episodes of this. Or maybe, like, in between episodes or just on my own time or something. I actually don't remember. Okay, anyway, we're not doing this one. F this. This is a dumb level. Dumb level, sir. What's your name? Japanese guy, your level's dumb. Just wanted to let you know. Oh man, I mean, I watch a lot of Mario Maker content, so like, I mean, I'm well aware. Like the person, or you know, the people that I watch. Actually, when I say person, like I watch Ryucar the most nowadays. But like, just from like watching it, you're just like, I don't know. I feel like it's like said a lot, but it can't be like overstated. We're just like, what the hell is like wrong with people when they make some of these levels? What are you doing? Like, why would you make a level that you know that nobody will like? Like, do they think it's funny? It's like, well, it's not funny. It's stupid and everybody hates you. But then again, it's like, well, there's also bad levels where it could just be because they're not a good level creator, or maybe because they're like 5. Why does that kill them in one hit? Oh man, okay, well, I'm guessing that this was probably made by a small child, if I had to guess. Okay, can I go into the left pipe? Okay, so there's literally no reason to go that way. Okay, fine. Okay, well, I did not realize how slowly you swim. I usually watch, at ×2 speed, so my sense of like how fast the game goes, or you know, plays at or whatever, is like messed up. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh good lord. Okay, let's try this room again. Let's try to not suck Major Wang. Yo, those giant fireball dudes are actually kind of cool looking. Okay, I know how to dodge these. I don't know why they had to make that part, like, extra long. Like, overly long. Just to, like, make sure that you really, really understand how to do it. It's like, okay. Oh my god, there's nothing over here. God dang it. It's not like freaking, like, math class where it's like, you, like, go, like, too fast. You're just like, I need a little bit more time to, like, solidify, like, how to do this. Oh, wow. Oh, man, okay, well, I mean, the one pipe is a different color, but it's like, well, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like, you can't trust, like, anybody. Ah, case in point, look at that. I know I'm not gonna try every single one of these pipes. Okay. Mr. Other Japanese guy. Okay, not looking good for you, sir. Oh, man. There's, like, so many good, like, Japanese levels. But there's also, like, so much, like, trash. And just so much, like, what the hell is this? I don't know, man. I am not very good at making levels. But I feel like I can make a level that's better than this. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to make a good level, but it's probably not that hard to not make an atrociously bad level. God damn it. Oh, well, I was just like getting impatient because this level is stupid. When you gotta get 317 coins, y'all get right the fuck on that. I'll try this one more time. This level is like stupid. We'll move on if I don't get it. Oh, there's not even, I don't think there's even any coins that way, right? Oh, god dang, yeah, there's like a freaking coin. Whatever. This level's dumb. It's like underwater. It's gonna take forever to swim around and grab all the coins, especially if they're gonna put all those coins in the paths of the fireballs. Come on, man. Oh man, Kaizo Instagram, awesome. By, did that say Lucas? By Tukas? Tukas? Okay, I can at least like move at like normal speed. But it did say Kaizo, so guessing that this is gonna be a skip-a-rooney. Okay, does that not work in Mario Maker 2, or did I do it wrong? You have to touch the dude from the side to grab him when you're spinning, or does that only work in Mario Maker 1? Oh man, but yeah, as you may have guessed, by the fact that I'm not playing a Switch 2 game on the day of the release, I did not get a Switch 2 on release day. I figured, let's let other people be the guinea pigs, and they can deal with whatever issue is gonna, like, arise. Actually went several years before I bought a Switch, like after the release day or whatever, or release date or whatever. So like I'm in no hurry to get a Switch 2. I'll probably get one at some point. Okay, progress, yay. Yeah, my buddy from work was wanting one. He was wanting one like more than I would have guessed. I would not have guessed that he would want one. He's one of those guys that always wants, like, the new, like, thing or whatever. And he doesn't always buy it, but he always is, like, aware of, like, new things. And he's always like, oh, I want this new thing or whatever. I'm like, are you gonna get it? He's like, probably not. But he just, like, wants it, though, you know? So I did not have him, like, what do you call it? Like, I would not have guessed that he was gonna be clamoring for the Switch 2. But he was clamoring for the Switch 2. He was like wanting it. He was like, oh man, I could like leave work and like go get it and be like first in line and like beat everyone. Alright, beat a level, nice. He was like, I could leave, but I don't want my paycheck to be like less or whatever, because the way they do the paycheck is like stupid. If you work like 2 extra hours, your paycheck will be like $7 extra, but then if you like miss 2 hours of work, your paycheck is like $300 less. And you're just like, okay, how the hell does that work? But I'm sitting here going like, well, you knew that the system was coming out on June 5th. Like you could have saved your PTO or like used a vacation day. You could have used like you could have had it set up where you could like could leave work and be like not penalized or whatever for it. And if you would have used a vacation day, then you wouldn't lose money or whatever for that, because you get paid for vacation. And he mentioned, he was like, yeah, there was this other guy that shit his pants at work, and then the supervisor, like, let him go home, and then he didn't get docked for, like, attendance or whatever. You get, like, oh my gosh. You get like a point for missing a day, but if you miss like a part of a day, you get like a partial point. You can get a half point, or like, oh my god, I didn't think I would just go off like that. If you miss like a partial day, you get like a half point, and then if you just like miss like a little bit, you get like a quarter point. But he was like, the guy pooped his pants at work. The supervisor let him go home and didn't even like penalize him. And I was like, well, if you want, you could shit your pants and then go tell the supervisor that you gotta go home and change your pants, and then you can go pick up a Switch 2 and come back. I'm sitting here going like, well, even if you get a point or whatever, like, who freaking cares? But it's like, he just didn't want his check to be, like, lowered. But I was like, well, you can go there and come back, and you can be back in 45 minutes. Your check won't be that much lower. But he kept checking, like, the Target website or whatever. Yeah, why is there a pipe there if you cannot reach it? He kept checking the Target app to, like, see how many, like, were in stock. And I told him, I was like, look, if you're looking to get one, like, don't wait till it's down to 1, because if you wait till it's down to 1, then the time you spend driving there, like, someone's gonna buy the last one out from under you. Okay, so I gotta do you know, I actually did not know that when you hammer these, you do, like, a little step back. It, like, knocks you... Oh, my God. Oh, God damn it. Now I can't, I was just, like, trying to get, like a one-tile, like, running jump thing to get up there. But, we're not going that way now. Okay, well... Can I even beat the level anymore? Is the level not beatable now? Okay, so those things exploding clears the pipe. Oh yeah, I was already here. Well, I wasn't paying attention, man. I'm talking and playing, man. You can't pay attention to what you're doing and play at the same time. And I thought that was a semi-solid, or I thought that was, what do you call it? Like a real solid. Like a not semi-solid. I thought my head would bonk on that. I didn't think that it would count as a hit. Okay, well, stage 1 with 15 lives. Why do they give you less lives when you're playing on expert? They should give you more lives because you're not good enough to play on super expert. So because you're not as good, they should give you more lives, or at least give you like an option to like select how many lives you want or something. But it's like, well, then if they did that, then they couldn't do leaderboards because they got to make sure it's the same for everybody. It's like, okay, well, you could just have it where it disables the leaderboards. Is what they usually do. You know, like in cases like that. Yeah, I still got a bunch of Switch games that I haven't played. And now I've been Let's Playing for 8.5 years. It's like, okay, well, I'll get to them eventually. I just got done doing... Oh my god. Is that supposed to happen? I don't know if that's supposed to happen. But I'll take a free win. Woohoo. But I've been Let's Playing for 8.5 years now, and I just finally got done doing my first Sonic content on the channel. I haven't uploaded the finale as of right now, so I can't say that I did my first Let's Play of it. You know what I mean, right? I'm like splitting hairs here.
Oh no!
Okay, well, already do not like this level. Well, I saw the thing that said go up, and I jumped, and I thought I would go up, but I effed up the jump. Oh, man. And I had quite the adventure after work today. Well, I wanted to go to Target to get an extension cord. Okay, well, I just jumped a little bit too late. So I was like, well, I'll swing by and see if they have a Switch 2 just for giggles, you know, so... I'm trying to think, like, like, 4 things happened while I was trying to go there. Oh, and by the way, and I went to Taco Bell. I had not gone to Taco Bell in, like, I don't know, 6 months. It was last November when my grandma was dying. Like, the place that she was staying at or whatever, that she was in hospice or whatever, was close to a Taco Bell. And I was like, you know, I haven't had Taco Bell in, like, 1,000 years. So I got Taco Bell, and I was like, okay, well, I need to make sure to not do that ever again. And then 6 months later, I'm like, well, I'm going over to, like, that part of town again. Which, you know, like, I don't go over to that part of town, so I'm not even, like, tempted to go to Taco Bell. Plus, this shit's so fucking expensive that I'm just like, I don't know, it's funny, like, when people bitch about fast food, like, getting expensive, it's just like, you just don't go, just don't pay it, and then you don't have to worry about how expensive it gets. But occasionally I go just to remind myself why I don't go. And I went to Taco Bell, and I spent $23.27 on Taco Bell food. Oh, come on! The screen scroll, like, stopped, so it messed up my momentum. I had it, like, in my head that, like, the momentum is, like, a certain amount. but then it like changes when the screen isn't scrolling, so it like threw me off or whatever. Okay, fortunately this level is not hard. I got my D-pad like effed up right there. My gosh, boy, I had to pull all the way back to not hit that spike. Jesus. I'll give that a like. I mean, it's not a great level, but it wasn't like trash, and I was able to beat it, so that's all it takes to get a like from me. It wasn't like abysmally bad. POV, I built a level with my friend. Okay, neither one of you noticed that the word friend was misspelled. Okay, so I'm guessing the level's gonna be bad because it was made by 2 idiots. Thank you. Okay, enemies fall from there, apparently. Okay, fine. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, apparently it's, so it's like summertime now, and apparently it's like construction season. Oh my god. Well, I pulled back, and then I changed my mind, and then it was too late. I mean, you saw it, right? Okay, so I'm going to Target, and then, I went, like, a different way than I normally go, because I went, like, from my job or whatever, so, like, from where I work, you go, like, a different way to get to Target from the way I normally go when I, like, go, like, from my house, you know? So I'm on this road, and I see construction ahead. Oh my god, dude, he pulled back so hard. And I see construction ahead of me, and I couldn't tell if it was, like, the construction where you're gonna get, diverted or whatever, where it was gonna, like, force you to turn, or if it was the construction where it's just, like, on the side of the road, you can just, like, drive past it, you know? So I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to get, like, too close to it, so I was like, well, whatever, I'll just turn off the side, I'll just, like, turn to the side or whatever, or, you know what I mean, turn the car to avoid the thing, that way I don't have to worry about getting too close and then possibly getting, like, trapped or something, or, like, I don't know, like, I just wanted to avoid it. So I turn, and then it's, like, this weird, like, diagonal road or whatever, you know, like, if you look at it, like, on the map, it's, like, a diagonal road. So, like, I'm going, like, diagonal or whatever, so then, like, I turn in this, like, other weird diagonal, so now I'm, like, not 100% sure, like, which direction I'm facing. So I make another turn, and I'm, like, trying to get back to the road that I was on or whatever, like, I'm trying to, like, head, like, or there's, like, a couple of roads that, like, lead in that direction or whatever, so I'm, like, trying to find my way back to, like, one of the roads that, like, would take me, like, towards it or whatever. You know, there's a couple of, like, main well-known roads or whatever. So I turn a couple of times, and it's, like, and I, like, can't find it, and I'm sitting here going, like, okay, well, this has happened before. It's like, if I, you know, I've lived in this town for, like, a long time, so it's like, if I drive around long enough, I will eventually find something that I recognize that I could, like, use as, like, a reference point to get me back on track or whatever. But I turned a couple of times, and I'm just, like, and it just, like, wasn't happening, and finally I was like, okay, you know what, like, I know that I could just keep driving and eventually find something, but we also have technology, so I was just like, I don't know how long this is gonna take. It would be faster if I just pulled over and then opened my maps thingy on my phone, and then just to, like, get me, like, back on track so I could, like, see, like, where the hell I am, like, on a map. And so I do that, and then apparently if I would have just kept driving straight, then a road that was, like, familiar or whatever was, like, straight ahead, like a half block, of course. And it's like, well, if I wouldn't have done that, then I would have driven around for a half a fucking hour, not finding anything. But it's like, well, because I like, caved and checked my phone, of course, the thing that I needed was, like, right freaking there, because of course, because that's how it works. You know, I'm 41, so, like, I'm well aware of, like, how life works by this point. Yeah, that level, like, I could have used a power-up or something in that level. Okay, stage 1. Jesus. So I get all, like, lost on my way to Target. And so I eventually get to Target, or I go to Taco Bell first. And I ordered a steak quesadilla with extra steak, a chili cheese burrito, a gordita crunch, and they had these, like, chicken nuggets. And so I'm ordering, and I was like, and a thing of chicken nuggets. And they were like, what size? And like, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know, just a regular size. They're like, we have 5 and 10 piece. I'm like, well, a 5 piece is for like fucking babies. So I was like, give me a 10 piece. And they're like, what kind of sauce do you want? I was like, I don't know. And then they rattled off like 5 sauces. I'm just like, one of them was like Diablo. And I was like, okay, well, I like hot sauce. So I was like, Diablo. And then they're just like, 23.27 is your total. I was like, what in the actual fuck? $23, or what was it? $23.27? I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? Fucking ridiculous. So I get it. I look at the receipt. The steak quesadilla is, I forget how much the steak quesadilla was, but then, like, with the extra steak, it was like $1.50, which, I mean, I had a feeling it would be about that much. Actually, you know what? I got the receipt right here. The steak quesadilla was $5.49 for the steak quesadilla. Good effing lord. And then the chili cheese burrito was like $3.29, and the gordita crunch was like $4.79. I'm like, is this like a jumbo gordita crunch or what? Is this like a king size gordita crunch? Nope, just a regular ass gordita crunch for $4.79. I'm like, geez. And then the chicken nuggets was $7.99. I'm like, bruh. My god, oh my god. On the positive side, the chicken nuggets like were what I would consider like pretty good. I say what I would consider because like my tastes are like so like, I don't know what the term is, like unrefined or whatever. Like it doesn't take a lot for me to think something is good. Like they were definitely better than McDonald's chicken nuggets in terms of like quality. Like it was like actual like pieces of chicken. It wasn't like, I mean maybe it was. Maybe they just disguised it better. But it didn't have that that like nugget feel to them, where it's just like a bunch of like chicken bits all just like mashed together, you know? Like it seemed like actual like legitimate like chicken or whatever. Yeah, I like that level. So I overpay like a motherfucker at Taco Bell, and I go to Target. I wanted to buy an extension cable or whatever, or what do you call it, extension cord. And actually, I didn't know that they had these. They have ones that are like 10 in like one thing or whatever, and then like the things are like facing different directions, so you don't like block them. If you have like an AC adapter, then you don't like block the other outlets with like the butt end or whatever, like the booty of the thing. I don't know, like I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like when you plug in like an AC adapter, sometimes the thing is like so big it'll just like block the other outlets. I'm like, okay, well, how about they like don't do that? How come they like don't design it like better? But there's one where, like, the one I got, like, they're facing, like, 3 different directions, and there's, like, 10. That's like, perfect. I mean, I get that, like, you don't want to, like, overload it or whatever, but it's, like, each thing that I'm using doesn't use a lot of juice, so it's not like I'm gonna, like, overload the outlet or whatever. Like, I'm only using it to power, like, a PlayStation 2, or, like, my computer speakers I, like, plug in. Like, plug into the, like, an outlet or whatever. So everything that is using those outlets are like things that like don't use that much juice. So I wasn't worried about having like splitting the one outlet or whatever like 10 ways or whatever. I'm just gonna die, aren't I? Yep. Welp. So I'm like heading, you know, like back home or whatever. Oops. So I'm heading back home, and then all of a sudden I see like police like sirens or whatever, and I see cars ahead of me turning into the left lane. Like they're further ahead of me, so they can see something that I can't see, but they're like trying to get into the left lane. So I'm like, okay, something must have happened in the right lane, so I need to get into the left lane. So I go into the left lane, and then we go slow for a while, and then there was a freaking car accident, and it wasn't like, the car wasn't like destroyed, but like the hood, like the front of the car was like half the size. So it was a decently like serious crash, I would say.
Oh no!
Oh man. But then like as I was like slowly going past it, there was like a fire truck and an ambulance that came from the other direction. So I was like, okay, well, it was at least bad enough to where an ambulance was called, but it might just, you know, it might have just been someone like with like whiplash or whatever. Okay, well, let me just go down there, please. Maybe I have to get down there. I'm guessing that someone just, like, didn't see the, Okay, do I have to go... Okay, I have to go to this other pipe. But I'm guessing that, they just, like, didn't stop at the light or whatever. And then there were just, like, cars piled up. And then they just, like, slammed into the other car. But I'm guessing that car is, like, undrivable. So it was, like, decently bad, but the car wasn't, like a mangled wreck or anything.
Oh no.
But, like, like I said, the front part of the car was, like, half the size or whatever. So it hit pretty dang hard. So I had to go around this, like, accident. And then I go down... And then I go down Main Street. And then apparently they're doing construction on Main Street. So I have to turn again. But luckily, like, this area I'm, like, more familiar with or whatever. Okay, you know what? This level totally sucks dick. So fortunately, I'm familiar enough with that area of town that I knew that I wasn't going to get lost if I had to, like, turn unexpectedly or whatever. So I turn and I go around the other way or whatever just to get back to Main Street. And I'm going to this, like, health food store. And then... the part where you, like, turn into the parking lot of the health food store, it's wide enough, the opening or whatever is wide enough for, like, 2 vehicles, and there's, like, one vehicle, and then taking up the space of where the other vehicle would normally go, there's... Okay, well, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, balls. This is, like, too hard to explain, like, while I'm, like, playing. Basically, like, there's enough room for, like, 2 cars. So if, like, one car is coming in and one car is going out, there's enough room for both of them. Man, missed the jump. So there's a car that's leaving. So there's enough room for, like, one car to go, like, into that space or whatever. So I go into it or whatever. And there's a dude in, like, a hard hat with, like, a safety vest on, standing in the space or whatever. And he's holding up what appears to... There's, like, a bush or whatever on the side of the road. He's holding up what appears to be a pipe. He's holding a pipe that's, like, going, like, into the bush. For some fucking reason. It's, like, I don't even understand, like, what's happening. And he's, like, taking up the space or whatever of, like, where I would need to go. And there's, like, other cars that are gonna, like, be, like... Oh, man. So I gotta throw, I guess, sooner. And I guess you gotta not jump. But basically, I'm like, is it one of those situations where, like, does he not want me to go, like... Does he not want me to, like, go there? Because he's, like, standing in the way? Like, is he, like, did he mean to... Like, does he mean for, like, cars to, like, not go there and I'm just gonna squeeze in there anyway? Like, I don't want to hit the guy, you know? So it was close, and I got closer, and then I saw what looked like wet cement. I'm like, is that wet cement? And then, like, so I'm sitting here going, like, well, I don't want to just, like, drive through, like, wet cement. Maybe the guy's putting cement down. I don't freaking know, man. And I'm, like, panicking because, like, there's, like, another car coming or whatever from, like, the other side. So I, like, have to decide, like, my window of, like, if I can go or not is, like, shrinking rapidly. And I've already been, like, through, like, so much. Just, like, trying to, like, go and get this extension cord and go home. And at this point, I'm just like, dude, I just want to go home. And I've already had, like, several other things happen. So I'm like, what is real life? Like, what is happening? But I was like, well, if it were wet cement, they would have it, like, more, like, heavily guarded or whatever. They wouldn't just have it where, like, a car could just, like, drive through it or whatever without, like, going out of its way to drive through it or whatever. Okay, well, apparently I lack the skill required to do this and tell this stupid-ass story at the same time. But, yeah, so the dude's just, like, standing there, holding a pipe, and then the pipe is, like, going inside of the bush, and he's holding it at, like, shoulder level or whatever. He's, like, holding it, like, up or whatever. And I don't know what the hell is going on or whatever, so I leave, or so I go into the health food store, and then as I'm leaving, he's, like, still standing there doing, like, just, like, holding it there, and I was actually able to get, like, a better look, since I wasn't, like, panicking or whatever about, like, having, like, about, like, the other traffic. I was inside the parking lot, so there was, like, no traffic or whatever to worry about. So I actually have a better chance to, like, take a look at what was happening. and I have no idea what was happening. He's literally just standing there holding a pipe that's going into the bush. I'm like, are they watering the bush? Like, it just rained a couple days ago. There's no way that they're like watering it. Oh, and there was like a trailer, one of those like trailer things with like a tank with one of those like 50-gallon things or 100-gallon things. I don't know. I'm not good at estimating gallons in a tank or whatever, but it was like a tank thing that was there. So I'm just like, I have no idea like what that was. So I finally get home and I'm just like, oh my God, it was like such a freaking ordeal. So I had like 4 freaking things, like try to like, I don't know what the term is, but like, I don't know, it's like annoying when like you just want to go somewhere and you got 4 fucking things that are just like impeding you and just like messing with you, and you're just like, I just want to get on with my life, man. I just want to live my life, man. But anyway, totally sucked balls on this episode in this video or whatever. And but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like before you go, and I will see y'all next time. Have a great day. Bye.